Sport 2's number one for mega hits.
Yeah, welcome back to Hot 91, your mega hit station on a Sunday evening, and it's 14 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock, and you're in the studio rocking with Tarj and Naige Sports Talk segment, the number one sports show in the country. And Tarj, what you got for me today on the list?
All right, continuing with some soccer. So, the Soccer Premier League season just kicked off this past Friday. And it started off with Liverpool dominating Norwich 4-1. Bro, Liverpool has a stacked team, bro. They got one of the best defenders in the world, Virgil van Dijk. They got basically the best keeper in the world with Alisson. And I think Liverpool look pretty good in this game.
Yeah, Liverpool, they definitely look really good. They have a really good all-around team. Like at every position, they have someone who is like really good. And that's like it's crazy. Like they probably could dominate this whole season.
They just might. Hey, we heading on to some basketball now. The San Antonio Spurs considering offering DeMar DeRozan a 5-year, $205 million max extension. DeRozan will be a free agent at the end of the season, but he can sign this extension anytime right now. What are your thoughts?
Hey, man, I don't know if they should go all in with DeRozan because they have some young players in DeJounte Murray and Derek White. Those young guards coming up, and I feel like those are going to be their franchise players moving forward. I mean, DeRozan he's definitely a max player, but I don't know if they'll want him for a long-term deal, like a 5-year. You know what I mean? Because those young guys will be coming up for extensions soon, so they might want to think about that a little bit more. What you think?
I don't think they should. Honestly, $205 million is way too much for DeRozan, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They got
of money.
Lonnie Walker. They just drafted Lonnie Walker last year of the draft. Lonnie Walker is projected to be an all-star guy. This is one of the best prospects coming out of the NBA draft in the past couple of years. He's one of the best two guards. So I mean, they're pretty stacked at the guard position. I think signing DeRozan is just going to hinder their youth. I think San Antonio should go more to the youth. You know, we usually see them with the older guys, but I kind of like their youth movement right now. And DeRozan, I think they should trade him. They get some good value for him. They should trade him.
They could. And how much more? I think he have like 2 more years on his.
No, he has one.
Oh,
And
one
he has an option after this year. He has 2 more years, but he can't be a free agent next season.
So I mean, they could. They should probably trade him. They probably will. And knowing San Antonio, they always make good decisions with their organization, and I'm pretty sure they'll make the right move.
Yeah, okay. Now heading on to some baseball. This is some funny news, baby. Well, I mean, not really funny, but it just kind of caught my attention. So, Yankees GM Brian Cashman, he was mistaken for a car theft while he was in Connecticut, and the cops actually drew firearms at him. They were going to arrest this guy. They thought he was a thief, a car theft, and they thought he was the suspect, and they actually pull out their firearms. Like, they had these big armor trucks basically trying to get Brian Cashman, the Yankees GM. Like, everyone knew New York and Connecticut knows who Brian Cashman is. I mean, it's easy to just,
yeah.
But this is crazy.
That's pretty crazy. But I mean, hey, it's kind of funny. That's definitely a story to tell your children later on in the future. And I mean, he wasn't in the wrong, so it's nothing too major. It could have gotten really ugly, but thank God it didn't.
Yeah, thank God it didn't. Continuing on with some basketball, so KD actually said the Warriors did not mishandle his injury. You know, there were a lot of talks about how the Warriors mishandled his calf injury, which led to his Achilles actually rupturing. And KD came out and said, "No, the Warriors should not mishandle my injury. It's just a part of the game." What do you think? What do you take of these comments by KD?
Hey, I mean, I feel like his whole injury situation was so mysterious. Like, first he got the calf injury, and then when he came back, as soon as he came back, he got the Achilles injury, and people saying he wasn't 100%, and then he's saying now the Warriors, they didn't mishandle it. Like, someone's not telling the truth, and I don't know who it is, but it might be just a freak accident. You know what I mean? Maybe it's 100%, and then he came back and blew his Achilles. You know, like. But
we did hear from Iguodala talk about how they were actually pressuring. They're like, "Hey, KD, if we had you, we'd have been up in this series. You know, you look like you're ready to come back." You heard Iguodala say how they were pressuring him, but I guess KD says there's no animosity between him and the Warriors. So,
hey, I mean, KD, I guess we could just write it off as it was a freak accident, one of those unfortunate situations. But yeah.
That's it for right now. You're rocking with Hot 91, your mega station. More news after the break.